Jesus, that was loud. A and D to walk, shift to run. Space bar to jump. Nope. Messed that one up. And we can double jump. Left mouse button to shoot. Okay, we got this. Right mouse button to shoot super bullets if you have any. Okay, so watch your heat meter when shooting. What are these things, like ants or something? Oh. Well. Alright. All the way back to the start. Okay. Gonna double jump that gap. Okay. It's fairly easy. Okay. So it's just a tutorial. How the game actually starts. Assuming don't touch the spikes. And take out the ants. I'm loving how there's no explanation. This game just is. Okay. When are we gonna need these super bullets? That's what I want to know. Also, hey, what to say? Also, like, I'm noticing a lot of these assets look like they were drawn in MS Paint. Not sure if that was intentional or not. It's not a bad thing. It's just observation. Obviously, it works for the game. I mean, the entire game is done in that style, so I can't really say that, you know, it wasn't what they were going for. I mean, look at the ants. Looks like they were hand-drawn in MS Paint. And, like I was saying, like, there's just no explanation. There's no story. We don't know who the character is. We don't know why we're shooting ants. The game just is. Get the same music every level. That's okay. We've been on level 1 for a while. Not sure if I should be concerned about that or not. Wait a minute, have I been playing the same level over and over again? Aw, crap. Why did that just now hit me? It took me, what, 3 attempts? And then questioning why we're still on level 1 to figure that out? Holy Christ. I think this is a situation where the game should probably be reviewing me instead. Okay. A and D are the select level. Good lord. Found a bit of a cheat code there. We can just sit there and shoot them from off screen. The explosion will load later, though. Man, we hit the spring and still failed. Hey! Oh, come on! Oh. Okay. Alright, so... apparently a spring is enough to stop me now. Yeah, don't think you're special. Oh, come on. Oh, seriously? Okay, come on now. There we go. Finally got it. Almost didn't get that. Okay, so that's an instance where we need a super bullet. Oh, and these. Can we... oh, and if we overheat, we blow up. Okay. Alright. Dang it. Nope. Bastard. Looks like we're getting stuck on the spring jump again. Almost didn't make it through that. There we go. Had to wait for that to... okay. Oh, okay, so we got a moving platform here we gotta get on to. Hey! Oh, that was almost bad. Ah. Why did I do that? Why did I jump then? I knew it wasn't safe to jump, but I jumped anyway. Now we want to wait until all of them are away from the edge. Then we can get on the edge and take them out. Then we can do some super cool moves over here. Do some super cool moves. Get up onto here. And then we can wait for that moving platform. Oh no. That's what killed us last time, was getting a little antsy. We need to wait for this platform to go back there. There we go. Hey, we finally made it. So as long as the bullet touches them, it'll work. Or it'll take them out. Okay, we got this. Let's do it. Jump over that. Hit the spring. Use that for a double jump. Hit the moving platform. Take these out for some... balance our overheat. Okay. And Now we need to hit this spring and not hit the spikes. Immediately failed it. Alrighty. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why did I do that? Okay, moving platform, blocks. Okay. Want to hit the spring, not the spikes. Why can't I hit the spring instead of the spikes? Why do I keep falling short of the spring? Hey, we got it that time. Double jump. Oh, that's not fair. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh. Why is the flag so tiny? Is this only a checkpoint? That was going on? There we go, get up on this. Oh! Okay. Those platforms disappear. Good to know. Thankfully, that was a checkpoint that we hit, so I think we should be okay. There we go. We got it now. We got it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, I had it. Until I lost my footing. And jumped straight over the spring. Okay, onto this. Onto that. Not falling for that. We are grabbing this. Nice. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Holy crap. Was not prepared for that. Oh, come on. How am I supposed to combat that? Nope. That wasn't it. I think we're just gonna have to get lucky here. Nope. We have to shoot at the exact right moment so we can get at least one or two of them. Nope. That wasn't it. Okay, so we got it that time. But we... okay. What am I supposed to do here? The answer is probably simpler than I'm making it. The answer is probably way, way simpler than I'm making it. The answer is simpler than I'm making it. I guarantee you, I can probably get up there from there. Okay. So if we... look at that. The answer was simpler than I was making it. Oh, we almost overheated. This way. Moving platform. We got more aliens, or ants, or whatever they are. Another treadmill. Disappearing platforms, blocks. Got a checkpoint. Well, it's a good thing we hit the checkpoint. So we might have been screwed there for a second, and yeah, I totally just fudged that jump up, but oh well, I guess it'll be fine. We'll just go back to the checkpoint. Okay, not screw this jump up. Huh? Where did I get shot from? Can I get hit by my own bullets? Is that what happened? Oh, I overheated. That's what I did. Okay. Jump. Not get taken out by the falling platforms, or disappearing platforms. Not overheat this time. Try not to get taken out by the disappearing platforms again. Ooh. Collect these up. Uh-oh. Okay. Already messed that up. Yeah, I did not think that one through. Okay. Oh, we need to come back here and collect these. There we go. And there it went. What? Oh, come on. Oh, oh. Okay. Alright, we're good. What? Ah, we overheated. Dang it. Gotta keep an eye on that overheat bar. Moving platform. And checkpoint. Oh, we can just avoid all these guys. Sweet. Oh, we can't avoid them. Okay. That's fair. That's fair for me thinking that I could avoid all of them. Nice. Okay. Now we're moving. Oh, it's level 5 done with already. Golem on the clouds, huh? Alright, let's do it. Yeah, well. That's a great sign. I don't know what it is. I have never been good at 2D platformers. Boss fight? What's going on? Gotta say, I'm digging the music. What What's happening? Oh. Oh, I overheated. He didn't even have to do anything, I just did it to myself. There he is. We gotta wait for the health bar to pop up to actually do anything. Okay. So we don't want to overheat. Whoa! Don't want to overheat and don't want to get hit by the giant, fast-moving boulders. Okay. So is this it? Is this the entire boss battle? Ah, I overheated. All I had to do was sit there and wait, and I couldn't even do that. Okay. What happens if I try to shoot the boulders? That's what I want to know. What happens if I try doing that? It's got to be setting us up with Super Bowls for some reason, doesn't it? Okay. Nothing happens when you shoot the boulders. Well, I can't even really say that. Something happens. When you shoot the boulders, you die. Because you're not dodging them, you're shooting them. So, okay. Asked and answered. Yeah, we've got him on the ropes. He is just about down. And there we go. Oh. Oh? What's this? What's going on? Why did the screen go black? Oh, credits. Okay, it was just being extremely slow. Okay. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and do a review here on this. Audio. Audio was extremely loud. It wasn't bad once I turned it down. That's kind of a big thing is please give me a way to turn the music down. I don't know why a lot of game devs feel as though audio needs to be beyond full blast. That is a thing that I have noticed. Especially with like first time devs and everything. You can turn the audio down a little bit. It'll be okay. My computer has this thing called a volume control. So if it's a little too quiet, I can turn it up. It's not that big of a deal. Otherwise, the music was actually pretty good. Sound effects, sound effects for what there was, not bad. The only thing I need is just give me a way to turn the music down a little bit, or turn the audio down a little bit. With that said, I think we're gonna give audio a 6, mainly due to the fact that we have no way of controlling it, and upon startup, it immediately blasts your eardrums out. Graphics, very basic. The art style kind of looked like it was made in MS Paint. However, honestly, it kind of worked for this game. It really did. At least I think it did. Sometimes a game doesn't have to be completely high dollar, high budget, high graphics to work and just be what it is. Um, Art style is a very big thing, and it is something that I always do my best to differentiate between what's the art style of the game and how are the graphics in that art style. Um, in this, graphics were very good um, for the art style. No glitches, nothing was clipping through anything. All that said, we're going to go ahead and give graphics an 8. Actually, we'll give graphics a 10. Because, like I said, for the art style, they did really well with the graphics. Stability, again, we're going to give stability, yeah, again, we're going to give out a 10 on that one. No lag, no glitches, no weird stuff going on. In terms of stability, they did really well with that. UI, there really wasn't much of a UI. Um, there really wasn't anything to click on or control or really do outside of the menus. Menus themselves, once you got them figured out to uh, what you needed to do in order to navigate them, it worked just fine. Now it is a little bit confusing because, and that's kind of how I ended up stuck on level one for a little bit, is because I didn't realize that it wasn't automatically scrolling and it wasn't allowing me to click or anything like that. So what you had to do was use A, D, and space, where A was left, D was right, and space was enter, basically. How you go into a level and stuff. Um, so it's a little bit confusing to figure out at first. Uh, Once you got it figured out, though, it works. Just because it's slightly wonky, slightly confusing to navigate that menu, we're gonna give UI a 8. Mechanics, same thing. Slightly confusing, but once you got it figured out, it worked. Um, so we're gonna give mechanics an 8 again. Um, there was no pay to win to speak of. There wasn't even a shop to speak of. For that, we're giving out the no pay to win bonus. So that's an extra 30 points. Replayability bonus, I'm not really gonna give out only because it's a very one and done game. Once you've completed the game, I don't really see much reason to come back unless you want to try to get a faster time. um, with that said, this is a very new game. I think it just came out within the last few days. Um, so there could be more stuff being added um, after this video gets released. Um, so that is something to keep in mind, is that even though we put videos out, it does not always set things in concrete. Sometimes things are added, things are removed, and that does tend to affect what the score would be once those changes are made, which is part of the reason why I always encourage developers to reach out, and I'm more than happy to revisit a game, see what they've added, see what they've taken off. Um, Story bonus, can't really give that out because as far as I could tell, there really wasn't much of a story. Um, it was just, you're kind of 2D platforming, shooting ants and blobs and a giant golem. Um, so I'm not sure. Maybe there was a story in there hidden somewhere. I could have missed it, but as far as I could tell, no story there. So let's do all the math here. Gives this game a 72, which is actually really good. That's a very, very good score to kick off with, in my opinion. Um, for a very, very basic game, it does what it says on the tin. It doesn't mislead you, doesn't take you in any direction that you weren't expecting. Um, yeah, Yeah, that's all I really got to say about that. It's very basic, but for everything it does, it's really good. Um, so with all of that, I'm gonna go back to the list, and I will be seeing you guys in the next video. Goodbye.